Everything is jazz and I'm Stockton.
I know it seems a little bit strange sometimes. Yeah. Everybody live a little, everybody die. Yeah. That's life. What you gonna do? That's life. Baby, I will spend it all with you.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ethan from Inexperienced Studios. Inexperienced Studios is a YouTube channel I set up not that long ago, and I'm happy to announce that we hit 300 subscribers. So, welcome to the 300 subscriber special. I went on Twitter, Discord, even my YouTube comments, and I told you guys to all ask me questions that I would do for this Q&A special, 300 subscriber special, and that's what you're doing here today. So, let's get into questions. Echo, co-owner of the Outcast SMP, which co-owner to myself, we started the Outcast SMP as a way to give those creators that didn't want to be restricted access to a server with a whole bunch of other small content creators as a way of helping each other to help yourself in a way. But Echo asks, what is your Wi-Fi password? My Wi-Fi password right now here at home, I think, is still hey good looking. One word, no capitalization, hey good looking. It's actually what came with the router. I loved it, and we left it. So there you have it. That's my Wi-Fi password. The Eagle Streams asks, what are your life goals? My life goal is to get more subscribers on my YouTube channel, obviously. Other than that, I recently got engaged not that long ago, so a life goal of mine is to marry this person that I got engaged to, and I don't know. We have a happy little family already, so life goals is probably moving out of where I currently live and making sure that it's sustainable and we can keep living there. Oh, that's better. This question came in by two people, Dark and Cold and the Brohemoth. What made you want to start YouTube? What made me want to start YouTube was I was already playing a ton of games, and I was good at making people laugh. And I thought, you know what, why don't I incorporate this? Because I'm online all the time. Why don't I try to make a little bit of something or try to make some money while doing it? And first I started my YouTube channel, Canid Crew, and under that name, it went for a little bit, and I did a little bit of mostly Minecraft as well. And then we started to sit down and talk about another YouTube channel that we would create that would allow probably more people to come in at a later time. So we came up with Inexperienced Studios. It's in the name. We aren't anything but non-professionals. We are inexperienced people creating YouTube videos for the world. So we wanted to make sure that you guys knew exactly what you were getting into when you clicked this video. What made me want to start the YouTube channel is I really loved B000100's commentary over his videos. And then he joined a group of people called The Crew, and he went on to then show them how to build. I mean, just his interactions with people and stuff like that. It really opened up a whole new world for me of what YouTubing could be. Is that a word, YouTubing? Whatever, next question. User 757 asks, do you have any pets? And what are their names? I do. I have 2 cats, and I have a fish at the time. The fish is nameless, but I have 2 beautiful kitties. One of them, the little older one, his name is Oliver, and he's just a cuddly guy. He's super calm, nice, like he is the perfect cat in the bundle. And then you have the youngest. She's a little girl. Her name is Mira, and she is quite vicious. And, you know, she's a little lover too, but she definitely still has that kitten in her. All she wants to do is play. All she wants to do is just have fun 24/7, even when we're trying to sleep at night. It's great, but it's also bad. The Happy Wheels 1 asks, if you didn't choose Canid Crew as your Minecraft name, what else would you have called yourself? Well, obviously Inexperienced, but I'm pretty sure Inexperienced is taken. I'm going to look that up before I release this video, just to make sure. But Inex is another one. A lot of people don't like saying Inexperienced Studios and calling me that. They call me Inex. Inex would be a perfect Minecraft name. So maybe what we do is we go around and we change that eventually. Once we have footage right now on a series that's happening, so once that ends, then maybe we'll change the name and I'll make a little announcement video on that. But until then, who knows? Latin Luigi asks, when are we tie-breaking? I want to fight. Latin Luigi, we created a Pokemon Showdown series, and it ended in a tie, and we were going to do a tiebreaker, and then I started recording Minecraft, and then I got into owning my own server and all the difficulty in that, and so we haven't done the tiebreaker yet. Well, I need to go back in time. I need to do the tiebreaker with Latin Luigi, and we'll release that whenever that gets done. But don't worry, it is coming. I promise. Didn't leave you hanging. Just this year has been crazy. Jasper at the Space Sloth, he asked, what is your favorite type of wood? I am a Minecrafter, so I'm gonna go with like favorite wood in Minecraft, in which I'm gonna probably say the spruce wood. Sorry, birch is disgusting. Melon King asks, am I your little PogChamp? Yes, Melon. You are my little PogChamp. It's Livy Kate. She asks, what has been your biggest learning curve while making videos? Biggest learning curve while making videos has probably been editing. Learning how to do that from scratch with no help at all. That was probably the biggest learning curve. The other one was learning how to make a longer video while trying to keep myself and the audience entertained while I was doing that video, even if it was just a solo series. I've been getting a little bit better at that, but you'll still hear me mumble, you'll still hear me kind of slip up over words, kind of like I'm doing right now. Vocabulary is not my strong suit, and neither is pronunciation. There you go. It's just God working his magic at this point. Of course I can't say it, but that has probably been my biggest learning curve. She also asks, what is your dream pet? I love my two kitties. Absolutely, so much. But I think my dream pet is probably to get a Shiba. I absolutely love these dogs. I grew up with a Husky, and I know they're two different kind of dogs, but they're both high energy, and I just absolutely loved it. And I think a little Shiba would be absolutely adorable. CJW Gaming asks, how did you learn how to build? How do you plan out ideas? Once again, I kind of learned from BOO's learning style, and I used to only build symmetrical houses. I was a huge symmetrical person, and he kind of taught me and opened up my eyes to, building oddly, or throwing some texture in there, throwing some small spaces together that was still extremely functionable. And I absolutely fell in love with it, so I kept going on my own, until finally I came confident that I could put something in a YouTube video and not worry about not loving it. And there's always that speculation of, am I going to post this? Am I going to love this? Is the audience going to love this? But I think that was kind of where my head was going. I plan out my ideas and creative. Not all the time. Sometimes I just hop into a world, hit record, and I wing it, and it turns out to be great. I know we did the observatory on the Outcast SMP, and I named it How to Build an Observatory, and what it is it's just a montage of me piecing it together as I go, and it turned out to be really good, and everybody really liked it. My fiance comes in here, and she asks, what is the goal of you starting your own Minecraft server? So the Minecraft server, the Outcast SMP, go subscribe to everybody who's a part of that. But the goal of making that server was, I actually got COVID-19, not as big as of a deal as everybody's been making it, but I was out of work for a couple of weeks, and what I did is I was looking up old footage of an older server that we used to be on called Mini SMP, I believe it was called, and I really bonded really well with a guy named Echo on that server, and we ended up creating the Parrot Boys, and we did a whole kind of mini storyline that didn't really work out as well. Well, I hit him back up because I saw he was live on Twitch, and I asked him what it would take for him and I to start a Minecraft server, because we liked what Minecraft was, but we didn't like certain aspects of it, so we did kind of want to limit it. And of course, him and I, we aren't these big YouTubers, we aren't making a lot of money, we are both working just a 9-to-5 job, so we couldn't pay for a server that was huge. So any big farms would break it and stuff like that, and it would lag. So we wanted to make sure, what was the question again? So the goal to start the server was just to really create a safe place for small content creators to help each other kind of grow together and to create bonds that would last quite a while, and if we took off, we'd be known as outcasts. Which is kind of fitting because a lot of us don't agree with the other rules of the servers we've been in, and that's not a big deal. She also asks, what support from the community do you need to make that goal happen? So what I need from you guys is, of course, I'm going to do it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit like, comment on videos if you want to. You can come up with a comment like, hey man, I really like this video. And I'll comment, thanks, it means a lot to me. And that just kind of helps get the ball rolling. YouTube's algorithm kind of is flawed right now, I believe. That, or I'm just saying that because I haven't really figured it out yet. But, oh well, no big deal. But, yeah, please subscribe. The more subscribers absolutely helps me. I want to get my YouTube channel monetized, but I know I'm only at 300, and that's going to take some time. But who knows? I mean, it could take only a little time. All it takes is one viral video. So, why not me? The last question comes in by Ender God. He asks, when you're not making YouTube videos, what do you do? Well, when I'm not making YouTube videos, I'm normally working. I don't know. Other than that, my fiance and I, we sit in the living room, and if we're not watching Netflix or Hulu, what we do is we find a game that we're both going to really enjoy, and we do cheat, we use IGN, but we try to 100% that game, get a platinum trophy, because I do have a PlayStation hooked up in the living room, as well as a Nintendo Switch. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going back to Let's Go Pikachu, and I'm trying to get a shiny Pokédex, and I know I said that weird, but it's becoming a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh well, if anybody wants to help me, you can hit me up in the comments down below. But yeah, we 100% games, we sit, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's kind of boring when I'm not making videos, so oh well, I keep my life boring. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Don't worry, we'll be doing another one of these once we hit 400. Not maybe a Q&A, maybe something a little bit different, but something definitely where I get to interact with my fans one-on-one with you. And please do subscribe. It helps me out so much, and it only takes really 3 seconds of your time. You can always undo it if you don't want to be subscribed, but let's be honest, you're going to want to stay subscribed. Anyway, thank you so much once again, and I will see you guys on a more personal level when there's something big happening or we hit 400. So until then, bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.